Everybody, welcome back to EverQuest episode 5. We're just gonna kind of do some, just gonna try to get rid of some of these quests, get a couple levels. I didn't really do much off camera or anything. I did figure out how to get a house. That was, you just pretty much talk to Twiggy, and then you go up to the inn door, and, you're done. I mean, that's it. So, it's pretty much that easy. Um, I did find a major flaw in this game. It's pretty much a selling point for me. It's a turn my back and never look over my shoulder again kind of scenario. Um, on this game because uh, you pretty much have to be a member. You ready for this? You pretty much have to be a member to try to sell or trade items. Unless you're trading in person. I can't. or you spend money. Because you can't go onto the market. Because it costs broker coins to use your own market in your own house. And you can't use the broker because it uses broker coins. So, unless I'm missing something, which I could be, I did do a little bit of research, but I didn't go crazy about it, I don't see a reasonable way of being able to buy, sell, and trading. Another, oh, I just got a bloop. I usually don't stay on Discord, because I don't have any friends, so I don't talk to anybody. But yeah, I just got a notification. Somebody loves me. Now, honestly, I'd be willing to bet it was probably either somebody from the Pixelmon Yellow server, which I doubt it, or Shadow Mew or one of Shadow Mew's friends, because I started chilling on his Discord a little bit. But anyways, another big disadvantage of this game is it seems as though it doesn't have a very large player base, and the player base that it does have ain't really like they have their own group, much like life. They were born married into a family. Nice, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Or, excuse me, by the way, I've been having this little bit of a cough for the last couple of days. I think we have dried forced air heat, and it kind of just it has. Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that far away? We have dried forced air heat, and it tends to mess with my allergies a little bit. But anyways, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to use the chat properly. But I was asking people. I was trying to ask people about how I would go about using the broker, so I didn't have to spend 20 minutes looking things up and reading. And literally nobody would answer me. So I'm not sure if I was using the chat wrong, which is very possible. Or, everyone on the server is just a bunch of jerks. And I say jerks because unless I was using the chat wrong, 2 seconds after I posted my thing, they started talking about something. So there was people on, and they were typing and they were speaking English. So, I mean, they're either, I was using the chat wrong or they're jerks. And that's just how it is. But, like I said, I'm a little bit upset about all that, but it's fine. Now I know I don't have any idea when I'm going to post these videos. or if I'm even going to post these videos. But I'm going to play this game until I get bored with it. And that could be anywhere from 5 more episodes to 25 more episodes. Kind of just depends how much time I want to invest, or if I find something I like better. But I do not know when I'll actually... I don't know if this is where I want to go. I keep forgetting to try to move my mini-map. At least for when I'm recording. Or maybe figure out how to move the recording thing. One of the two. There's more quests up there. I did delete a bunch of quests. Because I don't want to be doing level 8 quests when I'm, level 12. I want to be doing level 12 quests. Unless they have a cool reward, of course. Then that's a little bit different. So, I'm going to see what other aspects of the game there is. And I'm going to see if there's some way to communicate with other players on a fair basis, or it's just, as I said before, it's just, a bunch of jerks. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Don't wanna think too much into it right now. I'm just not ready for that kind of commitment. Oh man, that's gonna hurt. Oh well, not that it really matters. I'd be more worried about it damaging my armor than actually hurting me. Because I'm not entirely sure if it hurts me. Where is this person? Who am I supposed to talk to? Where is this Leslie? Where's this Leslie person? Oh, you're hiding behind the rocks. That's typical of a man, of a dark complected man named Leslie. Of course, you're hiding behind the rocks.
Salutations.
So we got some shade boots from the dark complected man hiding behind the rocks named Leslie. Gave us some shade boots. Oh, that's great. So, I had a little bit of a thing today. Kind of irritated me a bit. Oh, I guess I can't go that far. Irritated would mean I actually have emotions, and that's debatable sometimes. These are way better. I'm gonna throw these on. They don't match my skin tight breastplate and my thunder thigh chain link pants. But I had this here. I had an experience today, and I was like, you know what? You know what one of the problems of the world is? Is that it is so much easier to, like... Alright, so I was talking to my neighbor, and I'm like, pick somebody you don't really know that's close by. So I picked the other neighbor that just moved in. And I was like, so, if I told you that man built the bridge that links these two small towns together by himself for free, what would you say? And of course he's kind of a fruitcake, so he kind of joked. But I was like, honestly though, you would doubt it, right? And he was like, yeah, I mean, unless you're like superhuman, you're something you can't really do, or unless you have like a lot of skill or something. But I'm like, him doing something pretty good like that, you would doubt it, right off the bat. He's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, so what if I told you the neighbor killed 3 people? He was like, oh. I was like, exactly. For some reason, human nature, you doubt that less, or, the nature developed by our society. I don't want to say human nature. Human nature implies original design. Our nature that has developed through social progression. We are more likely to believe somebody committed an atrocity than believe that somebody did something good. Especially if it's something that's really kind of good. Like, I'm not talking like I have a habit of reaching stuff off the top shelf for people at Walmart or wherever I go shopping at. I would imagine people would believe that because, well, for one, it's true, and for two, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I could tell them, to go fly a kite, but I mean, I'm not that much. Oh, you want to die today? I see. All right, let's do a little bit of that, and we'll do a little bit of this. And why am I stunned? I would imagine I'm stunned. That's alright. I am like 4 levels higher than these noobs now. They don't stand too much of a chance. I'm not really trying to provoke anybody, but I don't really want to. I'm not going to back down either. But human nature, well, like I said, I don't want to say that. Nature developed by society. We are more likely to believe that somebody has done something completely and utterly horrible before we believe that somebody did something extremely nice. Like, okay, so like my manager and my lawyers tell me that if I and my editor and stuff, they all tell me that if I mention one of the superpower people, like the super YouTubers or people of oh, you want to die too, people of some sort of political interest or whatever they may be. If I mention people like that, I'll get more likes and stuff. So like if you're talking about somebody like, I don't know, Mr. Beast, um, says he spent his own money, planting trees to save the environment. So that's some sort of, I'm sure there's some sort of truth behind that. I'm not sure if it is or not. I think there might be a different meaning there, but who am I to judge? Um, but it's one of those situations where I am more likely to believe that it's a lie than to believe that it's the truth. And I don't have any reason to really think otherwise. I mean, he has a obscenely gross amount of money to do obscenely amount of gross things, or good things, or bad things, or the point is he has more money than, from the way they depict him and the way things are said, apparently he has more money than any person would ever actually need, which has always been gross to me, because I'm like, I know an old guy, sits on a park bench, 8 hours a day. I'm sure he could really use a burger, but you're too busy with your 3 different colored Ferraris to deliver that man a pizza. But it's one of those things where you're like, people get rich. They don't get rich by helping other people. Not not all the time, unless you help somebody that's rich and they happen to make you rich. But you get my point. I should probably stop talking before I get sued. Well, which really wouldn't matter. I don't have anything to really take, really. I mean, that was something else we were talking about. I'm like, yeah, I mean, honestly, like, you can, like, somebody could sue me. Like, they could. Somebody could threaten me. Somebody could, do this, that, or the other thing, but it isn't going to really matter because I don't have anything to really take. I mean, my health isn't horrible. It's not the greatest, from different unforeseen circumstances, but it's not horrible. But in my life, I I gave my life on a scale from 1 to 10. I gave it probably a generous 5, and I was like, you know what? I would like it to be a 7 before I died. I'm not exactly sure what that would entail, but if I'm basically basing my life right now as a 5, where I have very little freedom, very little friends, very little money, basically the base necessities with a little bit of solitary enjoyment on occasion, as a 5, I'd imagine a 7 would be like, your normal average life, maybe. But, start fire. Where? There's already fires everywhere. Where am I supposed to start a fire at? I think we just did like 3 quests. And I don't see anything that says, what is this? Hey, start the fire. Start the fire. Start the fire. Q-tip. I don't know what that's off of. By the way, if you guys haven't guessed it, I'm going to leave you in on a secret. I do not have an editor or a lawyer. So, yeah, I mean, don't tell anybody. I don't want anyone to know. Oh, like this, alright? I go down to my local Dollar General, and I go to buy, like, boxers and socks and deodorant and junk. They have this thing where you spend $25, you get $5 off. So I pay with a $100 bill, right? So the girl behind me, I used to know her daughter, and she's like, "Did you just buy that with a $100 bill?" And now when I think about it, I should have said, it's none of your business, but um, being me and how I am, whether anyone believes it or not, I am, invisible is what I am. I am fairly polite, within reason. I mean, if somebody shows me a lot of disrespect, I'm going to no longer be as polite as normal, but I am... Oh, we get a bow if we complete that quest. That might be cool. I am rather polite, so I didn't really want to, I just don't do that kind of stuff. So, I got, so I was like, can't you tell I'm just like, overflowing with money. I live in this crappy town and wearing my crappy clothes, and I, eventually I was just like, nah, you know what? I have, I got kind of screwed with my dentist appointments, so I have a couple $100 left over from the super secret president money, and I decided I'd go out and buy some necessities for myself for Christmas. Yeah, that's my life. That's my life right there. I went out and spent, um, you know, $22 on myself for Christmas for like boxers and socks. And it's like the worst Christmas for like a child ever. Except I'm an adult, and not only is it like the worst presents, well, they're really great presents in one aspect, but in another aspect, like I even gotta pay for them myself. That's like the salt in the wounds. It's like, what are you getting for Christmas? Oh, a brand new gun, a brand new computer, brand new, I don't know, black market kidney, whatever it may be that you're into. And they're like, what are you gonna get for Christmas? Oh, I'm buying myself socks. I'm going out and buying myself socks for Christmas. I mean, I was supposed to get a laptop and I did, but I had to take it back because it was, well, it was worse than this ancient piece of crap. In which the thing that got me was, well, it irritated me because I told her on more than one occasion before she actually bought it. I told her what I wanted and what I needed. I was like, I want, a decent video camera or a decent computer. I need, socks and boxers and some little other things like deodorant and shampoo and stuff. And like whenever we got them, and I was like, you gotta take these back. They're not gonna work. She was like, well, that's what you wanted. You said it was gonna be better. You said it was worth it. I was like, no, I never said that. I said that my exact words is it's not what I want, but it's probably slightly better than what I got. Because in my head, what I got can't really get all that much worse. So I automatically anticipated that something that, that was brand new 2020 kind of stuff would be, better. I was wrong. Actually, apparently I've been wrong about more things than I thought. But it's one of those things like mitigated. I was wrong, but I was right. Does that make sense? It's like you. It's like I had the right idea, just the wrong target. I don't know. Now I'm just kind of talking. This game's gonna be a lot of this. This game's gonna be a lot of me just like kind of rambling on because, excuse me, the graphics ain't anything that's like super fantastic, which is good because that's part of the reason I can play it on this computer. And the storyline of the quests, I'm actually so conjubled now. Like I don't even get it. Like I'm actually so confused that I'm kind of just like going with it. We would stop back at my house, which we might actually do that after I kill these last 3 spiders, and actually show you what the house is like, and do a little bit of information on the trading stuff. But as far as I can see, there is no, for me as a free to play member, there is no real communication with other players. Now, I'm not saying like I can't chat with them. I'm sure either they're ignoring me or I'm doing something wrong. That I'm sure of. But the trading aspect, that's one thing RuneScape got right. That when they developed the Grand Exchange, that was like probably one of the most monumental things they could ever done. No major scamming unless you're an idiot. It's a great way to buy, sell, and trade. Like anything you want would be pretty much searchable. The players pretty much set the prices. I mean, if every game had that system, that'd be great. And the other game like this I played, um, if it's crafting, games or GUIs or whatever you call them were in this game would be almost perfect. Like for a free to play game, if they put over, if they put if they popped in the Grand Exchange, and they popped in, is that enough of them? Did I kill enough? I did. Let's go speak to Miss Amber. There's an easy way of doing this. Yeah, it's called Incognito Frito. But, if they put the Grand Exchange for RuneScape in here, and they put, the crafting method from, what was it, Aria? Aria or something? Not Terraria, not the game that everyone keeps talking about that I still haven't played because it looks like It looks like old Pokemon from like Game Boy, like Color. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but I don't see the hype. Maybe if I give it a shot, it'll be different. But that's a whole other ball game. It was like Aria or something, and then you have to click the ingredients as they go past, and if you click the wrong ones, it goes down. When you click the right ones, it goes up. It's basically the same thing as what you're doing in here, but it's just like it's prettier. There, I said it. It's prettier. But anyways, so if you see my top bar here, if I hit Alt 1, it sets my point. It sets me like a waypoint. If I hit Alt 2, it teleports me to that waypoint. I do the whole magic hands. Can I turn this while I'm doing it? Yeah, look at those magic hands. He's like, boogity boogity boo. And then he's gone. But, alright. So, we are back up in the tree. This is where I set my waypoint, and I'm thinking about changing it to, like, either right where the bank is, or right where my actual house is. Because where we're at is not at either of them. Actually, we're not all that far from... That's not Twiggy. Where you at, Twiggy? Are you Twiggy? So we're not too far from Twiggy, I guess. Where's the bank? Yeah, we're kind of equal distance from both of them, which is okay. But, I mean, that's not what I'm after. But a cool thing I found out about the map here, if I go, and if I click on Twiggy here, it sets me a waypoint, and it gives me this magical thing of direction giving, which is completely awesome, because, yes, I know this is incorporated in probably a million games. Oh my god. This is probably incorporated in a million games, and I have 150 million styles of doing it, and this one is not that great, to be honest. But when I found this out, it made my life so much easier to navigate this tree. It was amazing. So, freaking amazing. So, hop over here, we found Mr. Twiggy. Hello, Mr. Twiggy. All this running around is likely to whittle me to nothing. Really, Twiggy, because I've never seen you move from that spot. I think you are lying. You know anyone higher around here? How can I place an item in my house? What kind of housing is available to me? I already read most of this. I might reread this. Maybe I missed something in-game. But I'll just show you guys real quick. I have everything on me. So if you go into here, you pay upkeep. It's 5 silver coins for an entire real-world week. So 7 days, the real world. And then you can move all your items in and out, I think, with just a click. Wait, can I just straight up buy this? I can straight up buy this, but it takes real money. Shocker. Visit. I guess this can take me to other people's houses. Well, if I ever actually make a friend, maybe I'll check out somebody else's house. But I have no friends. Now, guys, seriously, if you ever think I'm complaining about that, that is not something I'm complaining about. Whenever I talk to you guys, there are some things I'm complaining about, but not having friends isn't one of them. It's a trade-off, you know? I wouldn't deny having friends. I wouldn't deny getting friends. But the drama that comes along with it sometimes is not worth it. There has been several times that if I would have been alone, I probably would have been better off. And in this current situation, after the last couple of years of interesting developments, it seemed like having friends made a lot of the hard times better. But also having friends made some of the hard times happen in the first place. So, anyways, with that being said, this is the market board. So I should have introduced the most important thing first, but I want to get this out of the way before we get too late, and then so we're already 30 minutes deep. So if you want to sell something, and you want to use your own home board that you pay 5 silver a week for, 20 silver a month, give or take, you click the whole sell thing, and you have to drop items. Now, to do that, it needs to have a container. So, I thought there was some special container. Apparently not. Is this going to work now? Because I swear to God, like, this was not going to work. This wasn't going to work before. Like, I don't understand. So, what if I did this and did... let's remove that. Let's see if I can figure out how to actually do this. Do I have anything of particular interest I want to sell? I wanted to sell these bags. I thought that'd be a good thing to sell. What about these? They're not tradable because I wore them. That's a bank thing. What if I just do this? Oh, no. Here you go. You must purchase broker credits or be an all-access member to use the broker. This ain't the broker. This is my own market board, but apparently I can't do this at all in any scenario. What is this? Clump of fungus. A merchant might pay a bunch for it. Alright. Now, up here, you need to drop a container or vendor item in the validated slot. So, what if I click it? Nope, see, it won't. Unless I'm missing something, it's not going to let me do it. So, remove, and that means one of the biggest chunks of the game I can't do unless I spend money. And that's not going to happen. Not under those circumstances. But the most important thing I should have talked about in the first place is my little buddy. I bought him because I thought he'd follow me around, but it's a house item. So, he was a little pricey, but I didn't have any... Some people play these games to be some sort of, like, wannabe try-hard pros. I play these games to try to have fun. And turtles are one of my favorite animals, so... Yes, I got a turtle. So I don't want to punish. Where was the one I used? I don't want to attack him. I don't want to punish him. Play dead. Yes. Oh no. Isn't that so cool? Like, the animation's so freaking cool. Like, if it wasn't like... If it didn't come out to like $10 a month, I might actually, give him a couple bucks to play this game. Look here. Okay, stop playing dead. Wake up. Be undead. Be the new zombie turtle. I thought there he is. Okay, wake up. Yay! And he'll walk around and stuff. Like, I put him upstairs to begin with, but he decided to dive off the edge. Here's my bedroom. Nothing too fantastic. I threw up a mirror over here. I don't think it actually reflects the player. I don't think it reflects anything. It's broken. It's a defective mirror. This is the candelabra that I actually forged for the quest. The table and the bed's a little fruity, but it's the only one I got, and I don't want to spend a crap ton of money on this. And I got this tulip flower. Here's how you actually place items in your house. And then I think we're going to call it quits. So I got this rug from somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. And I want to try to center it. Probably about right there, you guys think? So I kind of didn't really explain it. You right-click it in your inventory. You click place, and then it comes up as a movable item. Then you just move it to where you want it, and then you left-click it into position. Okay, well, it might not be exactly centered in terms of this way, but I mean, for the floor, it's pretty centered. Like, I mean, if you took like a measurement from here to here and here to the window, that's pretty centered. And then I used the window to center it this way. So it might not be perfect, but I mean, we're not going to spend a lot of time in here. So any of you ever so common OCD people see this and don't like it, don't worry. You'll probably never see it again. So, oh hello little buddy, you moving around? I was going to go pick you up some turtle food, but apparently you never need to eat. Now something else that kind of upset me was our box here. I can examine it, I can move it, pack in. See, I don't think that. What did that do? What did you just do? Where did it go? Oh. Okay. Alright. I thought you could actually use this as a storage device in your house. Like, I thought that was a thing. But apparently not. But if you want to move it, get right up next to it, I think. And click it. How did I get that? Examine? That's not it. How did I get the thing where I could rotate it? Okay, your scroll wheel. This one, your scroll wheel can rotate. Now there is a way that it gives you like an actual click on it thing, but that's not these ones. Now these are just some random books I found at different houses. Nothing too spectacular, but we are almost to the 40-minute mark. So I showed you guys what I could show you as far as this is concerned, and unless I can figure out more about the market board and stuff, I think we'll probably be ending this within a maximum of 10 more episodes, because as much as I love investing time in a dead-end road, I would rather not invest my time in a dead-end road. So, thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time.